What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sean here with another video for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to head over to the fish farm, which I haven't done in a very long time. I haven't been there in a while. We're going to go check out what fish they have over there. And we're going over there for one specific reason. And we're going over there to get an algae eater for our 65-gallon tank. We're going to see if they have any plecos. Those guys look crazy and very weird in my opinion. But they are pretty cool. We need one of those guys, or an algae eater, a different type of algae eater for this tank. Right now it's not that dirty, but once we start adding more rocks and stuff like that, and there is a bunch of fish in here, the algae just start to grow. So we need an algae eater for this tank. That's what we're gonna go do once we head over there. So let's go over there right now. This is actually the first time I've seen something like this. Look, our OB cichlids that we have in the 65 and the 75-gallon tank, they have them with some goldfish. Look at this. And they're not even attacking them or anything. This is actually pretty interesting. I've never seen something like this. It's actually pretty cool. And look, they even have the yellow electric Mbuna cichlids with more goldfish. Well, there's one in here, but still, look, there's a bunch of cichlids in here with that goldfish. And again, look, these are smaller cichlids, but more goldfish. There's another one right over there as well. That's actually pretty cool to see that they're mixing them together. I'm actually shocked to see almost every single tank. Look, there's some goldfish and cichlids here. Is there any in this one? No. But in most of the tanks, look, they got goldfish and cichlids. These are smaller cichlids, bigger goldfish right over there. And then same thing, cichlids, goldfish, cichlids, just so you guys can see, and more goldfish over there. I'm not sure how they're doing this. I'm surprised that the cichlids aren't bothering the goldfish, but somehow, some way, they're all with cichlids and goldfish, and the goldfish are all good. Look at this. None in this tank, but for the most part, look at this. All of them have them. So I'm not sure how they're doing this, but it's pretty cool to see that they're coexisting. Look at these tiny red albino Oscars. They're about like 2 inches. They're actually really cool. Let's see how much they are. They're $25. They're actually called chili Oscars. I thought these were red albinos, but these are actually pretty cool. Oh shoot, look at this. Look at these tiny arrows. Look at the tiny arowanas. Look how small they are. My goodness, I've never seen an arowana this small. Look how small they are. That is super cool to see. I've never seen them this small. They're about like 2-3 inches. So we're here at the fish farm, and we've seen some Oscars, seen some cichlids, seen goldfish with cichlids. But what I'm trying to get here today is an algae eater, so like a pleco or some other type of algae eater that we could put in the 65-gallon tank with our cichlids and the big Oscar gibby. So that's what we're on the hunt for. One day we're gonna get a tank full of mollies and platies and swordtails. So you can see these guys are really cool, really colorful. They spawn like crazy. And look, there's some more platies right here. It's kind of hard to tell. But you can see these swordtails, and these guys multiply like crazy. They breed super fast and super easy. So that's one day what we're gonna do. Look inside this tank. First of all, they got nice variety of koi, some nice parrots. But look at that Oscar right there. He is freaking beautiful. If he was for sale, which everything in this tank is not for sale, I would have taken that Oscar today. But unfortunately, he's not for sale because he's actually a really good size to put in with Gibby. Oh, well, look at that. Found my first albino pleco, and he's actually a good size to put in the 65-gallon tank. There's another one right there, and then there's another one right over there. I've only seen 3. These are the first 3 I've seen. I'm gonna try and see if I can find any other plecos, but that guy right there is pretty cool. And look at his eyes, they're red. So that guy might be the one we take home today. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna keep looking around. There's a bunch more to keep looking at, a bunch of tanks to keep looking at. So let's keep looking through. But right now, that guy is the one. And look, he's freaking $30 though. So we'll see. I like him, but if we can find a cheaper one, we're probably gonna get that one. This is actually one of the first plecos I've seen, other than the one that was over there in that tank. But there's 2 more back there. They look a little bit smaller, and I actually like the other 2 that were in the other tank, so we're probably gonna go get those 2. Plecos just look so weird, but these guys are super cool because they're albino. And look at the red eyes. It just makes them look even weirder and more alien-like. But I really like either that one on the wall or the one that's right under this price tag right here. But we're probably gonna take the one under the price tag. I'm not sure why. He looks a little bit bigger and I just like him. These guys look super, super weird. So I walked around the whole entire fish farm. I only saw those plecos that were $30. So those are probably the ones I'm gonna take just because those are the only ones I liked. And they were the best size for the 65-gallon tank. And they're the coolest and they kind of look like aliens. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the $30 ones. I'm gonna get somebody to help us bag up the plecos and then we're out of here.
But the cool thing about this is these will maintain their value. And if it gets too big for your world, bring it back. We could trade you out. We could do something.
Yeah, that's actually the one I wanted right there.
That one right there into the plants? I see it. Oh, you little bastard. Come here. You're always tricky. You gotta stay against the wall. You don't want to scrape them up or damage them. Fortunately, we've got lots of experience.
Yeah, he's actually a really good size. So we are back from the fish farm now. Look at this crazy, weird looking fish right here. He just looks super, super weird. Look at the bottom. So we're gonna start to acclimate him to the tank water right now. We're gonna give him about 30 minutes. Look at him, you can see him better now with the light, with the lighting. And of course the Venusus already being annoying. Here we got the pleco. He's gonna start acclimating for about a good 20-30 minutes and then we will be back. This is a very, very unique situation. Never happened to me before. The cichlids were poking or biting the bag, poked a hole in it, and now it's leaking. I lifted the bag up for a second and I noticed it was leaking water as soon as I lifted it. So I do not want this water in the tank. We're gonna throw him into the net. I'm gonna do this all one-handed. Wasn't expecting this. He was only acclimating for about 15 minutes or so, which isn't terrible. We'll do it like that. That's actually pretty good. So, good thing I noticed this, because I saw the cichlids poking the bag. They did it like once or twice while I was looking at them. And I just lifted it up out of curiosity. And these guys just freaking made a hole in the bag. Other way, buddy. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up. Look at this guy right here. They look so cool. These guys are so weird looking, but cool at the same time. Look at that. You can see the red eyes and everything. Don't want to keep this guy out of the bag too long. Put him in the water. Let him come out on his own. Trying to get him away from everybody. Just look how he looks. He's in the net right now, not moving. I don't want anyone to bother him. Come on, come out on your own. There we go. He's out there on his own. It's been 5 minutes and the pleco still has not moved from here. All the fish have come here, like Gibby, some of the other cichlids have just come around him, trying to look at him and see what the heck he is, just because he's crazy looking and he's albino. So even the fish are weirded out by him because he's a crazy fish, crazy looking fish, like I've been saying. And he has not moved from here. He's literally, look how close Gibby gets to him. He doesn't even get scared. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't run away. Nothing. And look, all the fish come over here. Look, they're all over here now. They come over here. Nothing. Oh, look, he's finally moving. So, and look, Gibby's literally on top of him. Or super, super close to him and he's not even scared. So, we're going to come back in about 10 minutes or so, or whenever he decides to move or do something, because he's literally just stayed here. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Hey, look, it's our little pet alien right here. Let's see how he's doing. Let's get a view from the side, and boom. Look at his stomach. His stomach has some like pretty cool markings on him. That's actually pretty cool. And then look at his mouth. Let's try and get a good view, good angle. And there we go. You see his mouth right there. His stomach with the markings looks super cool. And his back fin right there. He's been now in the tank for about 4 hours or so. He's doing well. And then he was on this side of the tank when we first put him in. And now he ventured off to completely the other side of the tank. And as you guys can see, the fish are doing well, ready to eat, always hungry. Look, they're probably gonna think I'm gonna feed them. As you guys see, look at Gibby, my boy Gibby. Doing well, happy. Everybody in here is doing well. Remember, very, very soon, I'm gonna be putting in an order for this tank right here to get more females and 2 more males in this tank. And then we are gonna get some more. We're gonna get some of the males from this tank and put them in the 75-gallon breeding project. So stay tuned. It looks like he's golden in the video, but trust me, once you see him in person, he's actually albino and white. So his color is kind of, you can't really tell on camera, but his eyes are that red in person. So he is pretty freaking cool. He's gonna enjoy the home very, very soon, because probably tomorrow or sometime this week, I'm gonna start to put the rocks and the stuff that I actually want in this tank. So this tank is not gonna stay like this. So before anyone comments, this is not gonna stay like this. We're gonna add some more rocks in here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I like it kind of, but not really. So we'll see. Maybe I get a different plant, one that looks more green and more real, because I don't really like the yellow tips on this plant. So we'll see. Maybe it stays in there. We'll see. But once we throw the rocks in and a couple other things I want to throw in here, the pleco will have some hiding areas and areas for him to hide, chill. If he wants to be with the catfish or be in the darkness for a little bit, that's what we're going to do for him. So we got our pet alien fish right here. He's doing very, very well. These guys are super easy to take care of. They live through anything. Great for beginners. Just watch out for which one you get, because some of them grow very big. So just watch out on which one you get. But other than that, they're easy to take care of. They're good algae eaters. And that's our pet alien right there. I'm glad we got him. That's pretty much the whole video, guys. That's everything that I got for you guys. I gave you some updates. Also, subscribe to the channel. Shop Aqua Lyfe. I don't have any merch on me right now, and I'm not wearing any. But shop Aqua Lyfe. The link is going to be in the bio. That's one way you guys can help support the channel, because how do you think we buy all these fish tanks and keep buying all these fish and fish tanks, fish supplies, fish food, lights, filters, all that? That's one way you can help support the channel, is by going and shopping on Aqua Lyfe. So if you guys want to buy something, buy something. Also, if you don't want to buy something, it's totally fine. You could support the channel by liking the videos, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Also, follow us on Instagram. All that stuff is going to be in the bio to follow us on Instagram. That's pretty much all that I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe, stay blessed, and see you next time.